All right, hello, drone lovers in the world. Hope you're doing well today. My topic for today is why do I love the RC motion controller? Nobody ever gave it props. I know that the RC motion controller is basically, roughly, mathematically speaking, it's about 80% or 85% of the FPV experience. To get the full the FPV experience, you need one of those the standard controllers. But I'm gonna tell you why I love the RC3 motion controller. As you see below it, I have my standard or my newer DJI screen control. I forgot what it's called because it's got so many names to all that controllers. But you recognize on the screen. I've been flying drones now for definitely roughly a year and 2 months. Since I've been doing it, I've always had to have the motion controller in my hand. Always using two hands. What I love about the motion controller is now I only need to use one hand. Nobody ever said that. And I've been watching videos about the FPV experience, and using this RC motion controller. No one ever say, for once, I don't have to use two hands. Basically, most people have two hands. Some people only have one hand that they can use. For those people, they can say, oh, I can fly a drone now. I got one hand, but I can fly a drone using the motion controller. No one ever said that before. Whether you got one hand on that is left or right, all you need. But I know the motion controller is basically made for right-handed people. So hey, you can use. That's what I love about it. You can use one hand experience. And since the motion controller is not for FPV manual mode, the thing I love about it most, I discovered, which no one ever said, but I think it's because I'm still in beginner mode. I only had my N3 goggles for about 2 weeks now. I cannot easily crash my drone into the ground. I discovered with the motion controller in that mode that I am now, maybe beginner, maybe sports, I don't know, I'm at least 3/10 or 4/10 of a meter off the ground. So, and this applies to both FPV and the motion controller. The thing I like that compared to the standard controller for a drone is, well, I guess even FPV. I love FPV. I'm starting to like it now because it moves in curves a lot. You know, when you fly a standard cinematic drone, most of the time we're going in a straight line. I know I can do the circle thing or whatever. I know I can move on a curvature if I want. But cinematic drones, they normally move in a straight line. When you're doing FPV, whether it's with a motion controller or standard FPV controller, you're basically moving in a curve, which will make Albert Einstein happy. The FPV experience, your movement is basically curves. So that's it, my people. Why I love the R3 motion controller. For once, I don't have to use two hands. I can use one hand to get 85% of the FPV experience. So tell me what you all think. If you're using an RC motion controller, what do you like about it? Until the next time, family, peace.